Hey everybody, Dr. Tammy here. I have a really fun little challenge for you. So I want to talk about what that's going to look like. And over the next 21 days, I want to help you become a more empowered you. If you feel like you've reached any ceilings or like you're stuck, I think this will be a really fun, good way for you to get outside your comfort zone. So what is a comfort zone? Well, a comfort zone is kind of just your reset, where you kind of start to get uncomfortable and you start to move back. So where does that pull you back in life? Well, I want to talk about that just a little bit, because if you have everything that you want in life, then you probably don't need to watch this video right now. But if you feel like you're a little challenged, or maybe like the things that you feel like you could be doing more, having more, then these are some things you might need to look at. So maybe that's in finance or career, maybe in your job. Maybe you feel like, oh, if I just had more confidence, I could make more money. I could ask my boss for a raise. I could do more sales, whatever the case may be. Maybe you're in a multi-level marketing, and I could reach out to more people if I just didn't feel so scared all the time. Maybe that's in your health and well-being. Maybe you need a little bit of challenge to get you outside your comfort zone with, I would take supplements, but I don't know what to take, and I don't want to do anything that will hurt me. So we kind of go back to our comfort zone that way. Relationships or life, maybe I'd like to ask that really cute guy at the gym out, or maybe I'd like to work on my relationship with my spouse or significant other, or my children more. I'd like to have more fun. Maybe that's just a little bit of a challenge that you've got, and you just kind of reset back to just kind of the boring, mundane day-to-day. Or maybe that's just happiness and peace of mind, or maybe that's manifesting the car that you want, the house that you want, anything that you want. So everything is vibration, right? So if you're vibrating at the same frequency, Joe Dispenza says we think almost 70 to 80,000 thoughts a day, and 99% almost of those are the same thoughts every single day. So if you keep thinking the same thoughts every single day, you're gonna just keep bringing the same stuff into your life every single day. So if you want to bring a dream job, a dream mate, dream health into your life, you have to start thinking different thoughts. So that's kind of one of my little plugs for doing this challenge, because if you can think different thoughts, you will start attracting different things into your life. And so if we can make this fun, that will attract them even faster. So you have to be really open-minded, and every single day there's going to be a different challenge. So I'm going to talk about how we're going to do that in just a minute. But I think of this like getting outside your comfort zone, almost like building a mental muscle. And it's kind of like we talked about the other day in making decisions. Sometimes you have to make just little baby decisions, and you have to build that mental muscle. So it's the same thing with getting outside your comfort zone. So one of the things that we have to do is we have to rewire the software in our brain, because we keep thinking the same thoughts, we keep doing the same things, we keep taking the same routes to work, and we keep doing everything exactly the same. So sometimes I tell people, take a different route to work, do something different. We're going to help you overcome your fears, because if you have fears of talking to people, or you have fears in relationship, or fears in your health, it's going to help you get more empowered. It's going to help you be bigger and stronger, and just kind of overcome those fears. And as you're overcoming these challenges, you get these little wins, 21 little wins, and you can go, I got this, I can do this. Inspiring courage, because some of these things I'm really going to challenge you. Some of these things are really easy. Some of these things are going to be a little more challenging. And depending on what your fears and your insecurities are, some of these are going to be more challenging than others. And what I did was I actually took a bucket, and I put all of the challenges for the 21 days in this bucket, and we're going to scramble them up. And so they're in no particular order. They're not even from easiest to hardest. It's just kind of random. So we're going to let the universe decide what your challenge is for the day, and we're all going to do it. And we're all going to basically post pictures of our challenges and kind of journal a little bit in the message section below on these daily videos. And every day I'm going to pull a new challenge, and you'll have 24 hours to complete that next challenge before we do the next one. I'm going to try to do these videos a little after 5 every single day. So the new challenge video will come up right after 5, and on Tuesdays and Wednesdays I'm in the clinic, so it may be a little closer to 6 before I get them. And you don't have to do the challenges in order. If if someone tells you to come in on the challenge and you come in late, you can still go back and do the challenge. But I'm going to give the person who participates the most and just is the most interesting in their challenge and who has really grown through the challenge, I'm going to give them an option of some different prizes of things that I do, whether that's supplements or maybe working with me. So I'll just talk to you individually, the person I think that has really rocked this challenge, and I want to make sure that you are rewarded. But I think the challenge itself is reward enough. So it's going to help you focus your attention, because if you are focused on this challenge all day long and getting this challenge done, it's really going to help you with focus, and it's going to help you with self-confidence. So I'm super excited about that. So I want to talk just a little bit about the Comfort Zone Challenge, 21 Days to a Bolder You, and what's the difference between risk versus challenge. I heard somebody say one time that in gambling, like going to the casino, that the difference between gaming and gambling is risking, money that you have that you can afford to lose. Gambling is risking what you can't afford to lose. And so risk is more, what you can't afford to lose. It's really not, at the end of the day, may not help you. Risk is like doing really scary things. So this is more of a challenge, because this is just to help you get outside your comfort zone. I mean, we're not going to do anything like have you jump out of a moving car or anything crazy like that. So I just want to kind of put your mind at ease that it is a challenge to get out of your comfort zone and to do things that you might not have thought about doing before. And you're welcome to personalize this challenge as much as you want to. So if there's something that I say, you can personalize it in your own little way, and you absolutely get points for creativity. I'm going to make sure I'm recording. Okay, awesome. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and pick the first challenge for the next 24 hours, and it is, sorry, I'm doing heavy writing on it. Okay. The first challenge is send 5 written thank you cards to people who have impacted your life in some way. So 5 thank you cards. To someone who's impacted your life. So I guess you could technically do thank you cards on the internet, but it has to be a thank you card, and it has to be a well thought out written thank you card. And one of the things in this challenge, this first challenge, number 1, is it's going to get you start thinking in terms of gratitude. So getting outside your comfort zone and getting you thinking about people who've helped you. But if you're scared or you're fearful of reaching out to people, this is going to be the very first challenge. So this is more what we would call relationship and life challenge. So really reaching out and finding 5 people and finding those things that you're grateful to about them. So if you would, and it doesn't have to be anything fancy. It can be on a piece of notebook paper, and you don't have to mail it within the 24 hours, but just take a screenshot, take a picture of your 5 written thank you notes, whether they're on cards or a piece of a notebook paper. And I want you to handwrite it. That's the key. So you can actually take a screenshot and email it to somebody, or take a screenshot and text it to somebody if you want. But I want you to handwrite it, because there's something in the emotion and the feeling in handwriting. So this is number 1. I'm going to write number 1 on here so I can come back to this and check in with you guys tomorrow how you're doing. So 5 handwritten thank you notes, and again, those can be screenshot and emailed or texted, because I know it's like the new age, right? We don't really even have people's snail mail addresses anymore, but it might be a nice touch if you do snail mail them. So tonight you might run up to the Walmart neighborhood market and get 5 thank you cards. I think I'm going to do that. I'm not sure if I even have any thank you cards laying around. Sometimes I do in boxes and stuff. I might have to dig those out. And I'm going to think about my 5 people that I'm going to send thank you notes to tonight. So I love you all very much. Please enjoy this challenge. Please share this with your friends. Tell your friends about it. And let's create a real movement of getting out of our comfort zone and being the best, boldest us's that we can be. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Mwah. Oh, and good luck.